Have you ever heard a rumor about someone is so famous that you thought it would reveal their biggest secret in their life? Maybe you thought it would change how you see this person, but instead it make you begin to question the reliability of the rumor itself. Welcome to my channel. My name is PK John. Today in this video, I'm going to share the message title say 61 Pastor Joel Osteen finally confirmed the rumor. This message is from the Forgotten channel, and we're going to use the spiritual perspective to see this message and help you to unlock the faith and personal growth. Also clarify the direction to find your true potential in your life. If you loved this kind of message, please click the subscribe button below. We will come up with more message. And make sure you stay till the end because we are going to share the common mistake when people face the rumor. Let's get started. So today's message is share about the background of the Joel Osteen. He was birthed in 1963 in Houston, Texas. And the family background is one of the 6th child of the John Osteen and Dolores Pilgrim. Okay, so this is a little bit about background. But have you ever asking about, have you ever facing a moment where you question whether formal education was necessary for your success? You see, the Joel Osteen have this kind of background. It's a very ordinary family. His father is a pastor, and they are living just like a neighborhood, like where you live today. But what is taking him to step forward to become the role of the church? Despite those background, those education and everything else, we see today's world's most famous people, the most successful people, who is ever graduate from the university, who is ever graduate from the high education PhD. Facebook, Google, Tesla, and a lot of the great successful business men. Who is ever graduate in high education? The key here is we need to see this in a spiritual perspective. Nothing is going to be fulfilled without your hard working, of course. But whatever you are going to learn, whatever you are going to receive, just like the Bible say, what you sow and you will harvest. So if you keep learning, even you are not going to school, the spirit, the energy of your self-improvement, the personal growth, will bring you forward to your dream, to your purpose, to your destiny. Okay? So let's move on to the next one. So Pastor Joel, he took over the Lakewood Church after his father passed away in 1999. And transforming Lakewood into the largest and the fastest growth congregations in the U.S. So it's been the media present the authority bestseller like Your Best Life Now. So let me ask you this question. Have you ever taken the responsibility that feel bigger than you? I don't think everybody have this kind of the situation coming up right away, right? Right, even in your family line. Maybe sometimes your parents, your father is a business owner, you need to take over the company. Sometimes it does. But as ordinary Joe, he don't have a lot of background, but he have this kind of the eagerness, the urgentness, want to take over the church, to take over his father's work. So with the spiritual perspective, he began to learn how to preach, learn how to manage a church, learn how to expand, find a place, build a church, all kind of stuff. Those kind of stuff is not teach in a school. So as a lifetime journey, you always need to learn the new stuff. So we need to see this in a very, very spiritual way. Why? Because most of the time we facing our challenge in life. We always ask, why this happened? Why do I facing this challenge? Why do I have this kind of the financial difficulty? Why do my marriage broke up? Why do my dear and that, all kind of the different situation come up. But when we have this kind of opportunity come out, the right question we should ask is, what kind of the lesson, experience I should learn from the process? Just like Joel. Pastor Joel, after he took a church, he is keeping praying, have God to prepare him to the higher position, to take over the church, to be more reliable, to handle the church as the pastor. Okay, so this is nothing is come up like a rumor say. Whenever the rumor comes, when people talk about Pastor Joel, we always need to dig into his background. We need to learn what is the background he come up with. So it will give you better understanding. How are we going to see the rumor that's been spread out on the media, on the social media? Okay, so let's go into the next point. In this video is also sharing about the teacher's style. That's Pastor share in the philosophy. Okay, it's known as the smiling pastor, and avoid the orthodox theology, focusing on the message of prosperity and self-improvement. So, because of this, most of the criticism and controversy over promoting a prosperity gospel and his style of preaching is showing up one by one. Have you ever questioned the balance between the faith and the self-improvement all the time when you listen to the the pastor's message, or the teacher's message, or school's information? Have you tried to find a balance here? Life, work, self-improvement, spiritual growth. When people see you are growing, people are jealous. When people see you are improving, you are doing something, you are approaching the dream, there's always the people of the group, they come up and criticize you. They're always jealous about your outcome, your result. So we don't see this one as the negative. We see this as the reminder. God is using this environment to help Pastor Joel to grow, to focus more on Him. So the way Pastor Joel teaches in the church, this is the style of the prosperity. It's a style to help you balance out between prosperity and self-improvement. That is no problem at all. The problem is, as a Christian, as a believer of God, how are we going to see the message every single pastor share to our life, to our self-improvement, to our relationship between us and God? Right? So the rumor comes, only have the purpose, only have one purpose: try to ruin the reputation, try to destroy what the person already built. So in the spiritual side, this is really, really bad energy, bad emotion. When the rumors spread because of the teachings Pastor Joel showing on the prosperity and the result he brought, people criticize him, people say bad thing about him. But this energy, if you see those as a growth opportunity, help you to be more focused to God, then it's good. Let me tell you a little story about the USA, how the rumor changed people's life. Okay, remember back in 2020, everybody is facing the COVID-19 and a lot of the panicking and the misinformation. A lot of rumor running around in that time. Government say you have to take a vaccine. Government say you have to quarantine. Government say you have to keep the social distance. But in the rumor side, people say, okay, there's alternative healing medication. We just have to take It's not going to hurt, but it's work. And you don't have to take them, you don't have to vaccinate. You don't have to do what government say, this and that. All kind of the government side and the society side. Today is 2025. Now we see 80-90% of the rumor are true. So times is the king. Time is the God. It can prove if the rumor is real or fake. Maybe under the time when the rumor comes, we cannot know if this is real or not. But we can use the spiritual perspective to see the rumor. How are we going to do that? It's very easy. All the rumor, all the activity we are doing will involve with our emotion, right? So when people is urgently talking about this rumor, when government is forcing you to do all kind of stuff, under the moment, we need to calm. We need to pull out our emotion, our self, unconscious mind, out of those pictures, either or on the both sides. Okay? When we pull out ourself, our emotion, we calm ourselves, we'll have better view for the whole picture. For government side, if COVID help, and you see the people is really getting help, go get a shot. Not a problem. It's your choice. If the rumor, those kind of alternative healing, you took the medication, it's not going to hurt a lot, it's not going to kill you, why not? Give it a try. The worst scenario is you try, you got diarrhea, you got something you don't feel really good, but eventually you'll pass on. Just like you took a wrong medication, more like you take more than you're supposed to do. Something like that, then you will feel yourself have this kind of feeling, have this kind of the sense. If the rumor of the government, which one you should be listen. Most of the time, not 100% right, but not 100% wrong. You have to use your emotion, use your feeling, use your unconscious to feel the message. Okay, so let's keep going. So in the personal life, Pastor Joel's marriage to Victoria's in Austin, and their family life is very, very successful for people who see around them. But sometimes bad things happen, like a physical assault, allegation on the flights, all kind of stuff, because they are a popular, like a public figure. So this kind of the tragedy happen. You will bring up the new question is, have you ever questioned is like to say going to it's take to stay strong when others during the difficult time? Public figure always got attacked. Public figure is always got some kind of the criticism. So how did they overcome the process as a marriage? This is their key of their core belief. They trust God. They believe this is God's test. They believe this is a way for them to grow. So when they see this way, spiritual perspective, this is the good energy. This is a good emotion. You are facing a challenge with expectation, with growth, with the power, with the Bible verse, the energy, the God that's put in your heart. So their personal life, with a lot of the issue, there's not a big issue. Everybody have the problem. We just have to have the right mindset to see what we are going to do. Okay? Nothing is good or bad, but how are you going to see the challenge is the key. And the next one, the recent heartbreaking incident. Okay, this is talking. The video is talking about the detailed accounting, a shooting incident in the Lakewood Church, and how Pastor Joel responded to the tragedy and his role of comforting the community. Bad thing happens, but how did Pastor Joel facing this tragedy? He didn't make it worse. Instead, he chose the very calm way to comfort the community. So, this is not difficult to become a public figure. In today's world, all the YouTube, all the social media, once you catch the trend, you become a public figure right away. So when bad thing comes, when incident comes, it will bring your mentality into the next level, which means how are you going to face it? Is it going to face in a positive way, see as a challenge, personal growth, or you are going to see as the bad luck of the day, with the bad emotion, and it's going to be ruin your whole day? So Pastor Joel is very smart when he facing a lot of the incident, even the rumor area, even the shooting, even all kind of stuff happening. As a public figure, he stands strong in God, and he have God's knowledge, he have God's wisdom to comfort the community in his word, in the God's way. So rumor is not scary. The scary is how you see the rumor. People talking about a lot of bad thing on the public person, but even Joe, he is a human being. So God is giving the wisdom for him to facing a lot of different stuff. Alright, so we're going to the next one. This is about Joe's controversies. Okay, he tried to avoid of divisive issue like gay marriage and his statement on the homosexuality. And so the criticism, of course, is come out to respond during the hurricanes Harvey and LG's lavish lifestyle. Okay, in the Joe's controversy, he tried to avoid the issue like a gay marriage and the statement of homosexuality. Also, during the hurricane, people criticized him about his lavish life. People criticized about his lavish lifestyles. And the backlash over social media posts, contrasting his personal wealth with message of simplicity. Yeah, the public figure is really hard to maintain when people always find your faults. Okay, so you should always ask about if the public figure is responding to disaster in a fair or justified. You know, when the controversy comes, the criticism comes, as a public figure, the very successful church pastor, people always have something to say. But in this case, Pastor Joel chose to avoid the controversy. Even people see he's not talking about gay marriage, homosexuality. Even people see his lifestyle is so lavish during the hurricane. You know, all kind of the bad stuff is coming as a rumor. We learn about Joel's background. We learn about how he come up as a strong person in God, in the church, how he changed, how he helped people, how he rebuilt a family, how he fulfilled people's dream through the Bible's verse, God's power, all kind of stuff. They will come back to the rumor again. Do we really have reliable information on this rumor at all? Think about it. Most of the rumor, when we dig into the why, we will find because public figure got jealousy very easily. Public figure got criticized very easily. People are so envy about his accomplishment. People are so envy, want to become one of them. So many criticize, so many bad things will come along when the people become so successful. But the way you are going to see this rumor is going to be the key How are you going to make it as a personal growth, or you are going to see it's just another bad day? Okay, so next we are going to see the common mistake people going to face when they heard about a rumor. As usual, leave your comment below. Let us know what kind of the mistake you are thinking people will facing the rumor. If we have the different one, we can bring out for the discussion. Alright, are you ready? Okay. The common mistake most people when they are facing the rumor is accept this rumor as the face value without seeking further information. They are not checking up the reality behind the rumor. It's a common mistake, right? People like to talk about rumor and they heard in the face value. They don't do the check. They don't do the information digging into what is behind the rumor. Sometimes rumor can build a person. Sometimes rumor can destroy a country. That is how easy it is to spread a rumor. So from today, when you face a rumor, try to ask yourself, why is this rumor happen? Why is rumor want to say about this person? Why people share about this rumor? If you dig into the rumor behind the scene, you will see a lot of the interesting stuff coming up. So even Joel, he admit about a rumor sometimes here and that, but people always interpret it in a different way. This will bring up into a different result. So next time when you see the rumor, when you heard a rumor, stop right there. Ask yourself why. Don't spread up the rumor, become one of them. But instead, try to dig and ask the why question, so you know what is really behind this rumor. Maybe people just jealousy about the success person. Maybe people just try to make themselves outstanding among those persons, so they become to spread out the rumor. Maybe people are thinking, why is not me? So I try to destroy their life by spread out some unreal rumor. You know, so all kind of rumor always have the story behind. Try to dig behind and try to avoid this mistake. So we'll stay in the positive side. Keep your energy and emotion happy and positive every day. So rumor will become your personal growth tool. Rumor can help you to become one of the benefit that you can help with others by doing it correctly. So do not accept the rumor in the face value. Dig through behind the story. In the last part of this video, we're going to share my dream. We're going to interpret the dream and how are we going to see this dream connect to my reality. We know our conscious mind is during the sleep, and it always give us the dream, and it will always show the thing that we are really concerned in our reality, in our daily life. So today's dream is short. I don't remember a lot of details, but I dreamed about a place like a palace, and I was hiding somewhere, and I want to change something. I want to change inside the dream. I don't know about the detail, but I was looking in the palace. I finally found a very secret tunnel into the castle, into the palace. When I go into the channel, I saw the room of the emperor, a king's room. Okay, I meet the king inside the room. It's kind of very interesting because when I go into the palace, a very high security place, I found a tunnel and I found a king, I found the emperor, and all of a sudden, I realized the reason I'm hiding is try to find an answer. But after I met the king, I met the emperor, everything got answered and everything is become so successful and smooth afterward. Okay, that's pretty much about the dream. Now let's go into the interpretation part. The palace is represent the power, influence, and the success. So this my reflect inner self. I try to increase my personal value, try to control my life urgently, and this is also increase my desire. The activity I try to hide is mean. In the reality, maybe I feel some kind of pressure or threat. I don't want to face the people directly. So in the dream, I was hiding. This my reflect inner self is facing some kind of a challenge, some kind of uncertainty. Sometimes I even doubt about my ability. Okay, that is the meaning of the hiding. And the next one, the tunnel to the king's room, the emperor's room. This tunnels means my inner self, my institution, and my wisdom inside of me will help me to find the solution, the shortcut. Okay, that is what I mean. And the king, the big emperor, is mean the high authority, the wisdom inner self. That inside my dream, I have the conversation with him, and I finally found the key of the unconscious mind and the solution. Okay, that is what it's represent. And the last part, getting smooth and success, is mean all my hard work has been paid back. All my inner self I try to overcome is getting there. Okay, so it's getting smoother and smoother after I saw the king. Alright, that's pretty much about the dream and interpretation. Now we are going to connect the dream with reality. This is very important. Unconscious mind, we are hiding, we found a tunnel and we found a king and we solved the issue, we got an answer and everything smooths out. What happened there in the reality? In the time, I'm working with a YouTube channel, of course. Now it's about the time I am open up the new channel. And this channel is getting to become the English channel again. And I know the new way that's been inspired is going to be the podcast, just like conversational, sharing information, sharing idea. So this is after the lesson, the class I took, I got a new inspiration going to this direction. So inside the dream, it's already predict me. I have all the ability to move into the direction I want. So I decide to moving forward to this new channel as a podcast, as a information sharing, as the spiritual perspective through the message to help people to find a purpose, to find their potential in life. You know, those are predict in a dream before I have all this kind of activity. It's very amazing, right? So that is how to connect to my reality about a dream. Unconscious is always giving me the answer already when I am trying to change something. I'm trying to approach the new stuff. So inner self, the wisdom, everything inside of me already give me the answer. When I took the action, first step, everything will be unfold one by one, right after another. Okay, that's pretty much about today's video. If you love today's video, please give thumbs up and share to your friend. If you love this kind of the message sharing to help you to find the potential in life through the spiritual perspective, in the past message, in the different information that's online, that we can help us to find our personal growth, also help you to find the true purpose in life in the different way. So make sure you click subscribe button below if you love to seek your personal potential in the life. In the future, we'll come out with a new video in the future. And my name is PK John. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.